What's up, y'all?
Morning.
So we're back with another morning after reality recap. So we are discussing Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 5, episode 5. We are a day late, but we're here. We apologize. We'll be on time next week. So the first scene is with Candace and Chris. So they're at the house. Candace is, I guess, looking at homes on the computer.
Yes.
Talking about what kind of homes she likes. How she likes shopping for homes, but it's still a task.
But they just moved?
Did they?
Excuse me.
Well, no, they were initially in a place that her mother was. They were co-owners or joint owners.
Right.
So then she moved out to her place with her husband.
But that's been for a while then?
Yeah, I think that was the last move.
Okay.
But yeah, she says she's probably ready for a baby, so she needs some more space. And so what do they discuss? They go over Karen's home warming party. He called it a block party. Did you hear?
Yes.
But they talk about that. They talk about her apology to Giselle and how that went kind of left.
Right.
And then they also talk about Monique's lake house invitation.
Yeah.
So she invites the ladies to go to the lake house for, the weekend or something. And Candace says she has to think about whether she wants to go or not.
Fair enough.
You know what's interesting, though, that I noticed is that, because Candace was saying she's good on Monique, but then she's, still trying to reconcile with Giselle. And even Monique, I think, has said she's good on Candace, but even she was reconciling with Giselle. So it's just interesting how you can be, I guess, willing to, move forward and mend things with someone you weren't really cool with.
Right.
As opposed to mend things with the person you truly cared about.
And that's literally, I guess, what Candace said.
Initially?
Right, like she said that's why she's good on Monique. Well, I guess, that's not how she said it, but she just said because they were closer and she messed up, it makes it harder to move forward than with Giselle.
Okay.
Did I say that right?
I know. It's the two sides to it. It's like, yeah, you hurt me more because I cared about you and you did this.
Right.
But on the other end, but you're going out of your way to, make amends for someone or with someone you don't really care about.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense, but don't make sense.
It's like, two sides to the coin.
Right.
But it's a shame they can't come together, Monique and Candace. Because when they was friends, I liked them together. But that's how that scene ends. So next we see Giselle. I'm having a conversation with maybe Robin, maybe Jamal's assistant, but I guess coordinating Jamal's schedule with what she has going on when they can meet.
Right.
This did make me think, because they are in a long distance relationship. And so I did think that, this really does take, forgiveness to commit to a relationship where he's had many past indiscretions. Is that the word? Indiscretions? And he's still long distance.
Right.
So, yeah, that could be a lot to deal with. But I guess that she goes to show she's really forgiven him for whatever he has done. Because that takes a lot of trust.
Yes.
To even have to, call somebody else to see about what he got going on.
Right. Right. Moving forward in a normal relationship is one thing. So, moving forward when you're not even around.
Not around. Have so many other things to do. Go weeks without seeing somebody. But
right. Well,
so I commend her. Okay, then we see Michael and Ashley. They're at the house. She's packing to get ready to go to the lake house. So she's expressing she is having some anxiety about leaving the baby alone, which is understandable. You don't want to leave your new baby.
Right.
Now, the part that I was like, what? Michael was kind of trying to shame her if she wanted to leave the baby.
Right.
Like, you can't leave him. Right. Now, it's one thing if you don't want to watch the baby, say that. But don't try to shame me.
Right. Right. Yeah.
If you don't want to watch, maybe we'll get a babysitter. But don't make it seem like I'm going to be, not a bad mom, but I'm going to be slacking in the mom department if I leave for a couple of days.
Yeah. I didn't think that was right.
Yes. But he did give her a little compliment. I mean anything now that we see with the other things that may be going on.
Right.
But that was a cute little compliment. Like, aw. So next we see Monique at her house prepping to leave for the lake house. So Giselle and Karen are going to come over and they're going to ride out together.
Yeah.
Okay. So a couple moments happened that I want to point out. One was Karen's little shadiness about Giselle's choice of clothes.
Yes. I'm not even embarrassed to go anywhere with her. She's like, dang.
She was just that bad.
Right. And then like and then I kept trying to see what she was wearing like at that moment. I'm like, it still wasn't bad. They're just going in a car ride.
I think Miss Karen so used to being so glammed up. And Giselle can sometimes show up to the event. You know, if it's something chill, she's gonna be chill.
Right.
She's going on the car ride. I'm gonna be in my yoga clothes.
Right.
I'm not mad at it.
Right.
That was a little shadiness on Miss Karen part. Another moment worth mentioning is our bird T'Challa. Wait, first off, Monique is taking the bird with her on the trip.
Yes.
Didn't get that. She got Chris 24-hour babysitters. One of them 24-hour babysitters could have watched that bird.
What you need to watch a bird for?
I mean, you can watch
go to
the potty and stuff.
Oh yeah,
He got to talk to. He ain't that potty trained now. He pooped outside.
But he was outside.
That's what he trained to do. Because if you in my hand with my finger, my clothes right here, you can poop on me. If you going, no. Birds will be birds. Okay, so next they all arrive at the lake house. Everybody's coming in, picking their rooms, all that good stuff. T'Challa. Remember, the bird is in the house.
Yes.
Oh, so T'Challa has a moment. Monique left the kitchen to get the door for Ashley. That bird did attack that lady. The bird attacked Wendy.
But the way, because afterwards, the way that they said it was like slow motion, I was thinking maybe he was trying to land, but because she was doing all this.
What, land on her shoulder?
Right. Because he's just used to being able to fly around.
Nah.
You didn't see it even at the replay. I'm like, I feel like because she was doing all this.
Even the way his wings was flipping and flapping. It wasn't like a little land. It was like... That bird was attacking. And Wendy's life flashed before her eyes, and I do not blame her.
Oh, it burned.
I feel it. I would have did that bird came directly at her.
Yeah, the way it did come at her, yes, anybody I feel like would be jumping.
Did you? I had to rewind this part like 3 times. Did you look at the other ladies? You know, with their reactions.
Didn't they all kind of just scurry?
So Robin hiding me on the ground. So you must not have noticed, but I was looking at Candace. As the bird was flying down, she had a piece of food on her fork.
Oh,
and so she put it in her mouth as the bird was, going over. And then when they all went together, she's just like, you see?
No.
Maybe someone else noticed that. Let me know if you did. Because that part had me cracking up. But anywho, so that happens with T'Challa. The next big issue is when Ashley coming with that baby Bean. So Wendy is feeling some kind of way. I see both sides to this thing.
I don't.
But tell me what you have to say about it.
I think Wendy was wrong. Period. No one told her she couldn't bring her baby. So why mad at her for bringing hers?
Okay.
I mean, I guess she did say, like, I didn't bring it because I thought it was a girls' weekend, engaged or whatever. I want to be engaged with everybody. But then it's like, okay, but that was your choice to still not bring your baby. And she chose to bring hers. And her nanny, so she still could be engaged with everybody.
So, and me being able to see both sides, she came at Ashley unnecessarily. And a little harshly.
Yeah.
With that being said, pumping breast milk is difficult.
A lot of work.
And if you, first off, let's start from the beginning. She said a girls trip. So if she get the normal girls trip, she might not even be thinking bringing a baby is an option. Now, when Monique told Ashley she could bring her baby, she should have called Wendy and offer her the same thing.
Okay, yes.
Monique, knowing she have a young child, she also have a young child. And they trying to argue she's not a new mom.
I don't like that.
Yeah, she's not a new, mom. She's been a mom, but she still has a newborn who you still want to be with and care about, period. They acting like
that could be her 5th child. At the end of the day, it's a newborn
baby. So I feel like Monique should have definitely offered her that same offer. If she didn't want to bring the baby at that point, okay. But Ashley even said something like, she's mad she didn't want to bring her baby. Like, you don't even know that to be true. I think her issue is that she was thinking it would just be all the girls. So at the end of the day, I feel like, yeah, she came at Ashley unnecessarily, but I could feel how she could be upset that, you know, she didn't get a chance to bring her child.
Yeah.
If, you know, if it was a possibility to bring the baby.
Right.
She probably would have brought the baby, I think.
Yeah. I do, right. I do disagree with everyone belittling it. Like, it's her third or whatever.
Sure, because pumping milk, trying to get it out, you know, for a couple days, it's time consuming.
Yeah.
And it could be stressful.
Mm-hmm. So I understand her frustration, but yes, maybe just, But like they said, the way she came about it was too much.
Yeah, I would have been more so at Monique. Why you ain't tell me I could bring my baby?
Mm-hmm. I feel like to Ashley, if anything, she could have just said, "Oh, you brought him," like, you know, more of just like a thing.
Yeah, I didn't know if you bring kids. Monique, you didn't tell me.
Right. And it should have been directed at Monique.
Yeah.
Agreed. Okay.
But either way, she did too much on Ashley. Mm-hmm. So then next we see Candace try to make amends with Giselle again. Because they're such good friends. She got to repair.
Right. But I was thinking, what is she even going in there for when their last conversation literally ended? I feel like how it should have ended anyway.
Yeah. I guess she wants more out of that relationship.
I guess. But go ahead.
But yeah, she apologizes again. And they seem to leave off in a better place now.
Right.
The funny thing is, she apologizes for what she apologized for last time in the beginning, and she accepted that apology. This didn't even involve the monster situation,
which made it the big deal in the first place or last time. Yeah, it was silly. I didn't get it.
But they're good now.
Yes.
And so the last scene of the episode is their dinner. So they go to a nice dinner that Monique has prepared.
Yes.
They have a chef cook them a meal. It's looking real nice and beautiful. So they start to play a little game they made up, called Curiosity something. I don't know.
Something.
But they basically just ask questions to each other about things they're curious about. And so they asked Candace, you know, how was she when she was younger with peers? In that mix, I think Giselle was trying to be shady when she was like, is that when you got your nose done or something? Right. She said she didn't get a nose job. It didn't really look like it when I seen the picture.
Looking at the pictures, it didn't look.
It wasn't
maybe
a big difference.
Something slight, but nothing,
I figured maybe I chalked that up to makeup.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Like, it looked like something was different, but not to the point where it was a nose job.
But she tried it. Miss Karen, I keep saying Miss Karen all the time. I'm putting respect on your name now. Karen asks Giselle how she feels, you know, being with your mom after all he's done.
Yeah, and she listed all he's done.
Having babies, right? Not one baby, but she acted like he had more than one baby with different women.
Yeah, in the congregations.
I don't remember that.
I don't know all that, but
Giselle handled it well. She said that was 12 years ago. I've forgiven him. So
then I think Karen had the same reaction a lot of us did. How can you forgive somebody after that? But hey, teach its own.
Yes, and then Giselle follows up with Ashley about her butt issue that we never really got to get the details on. Right. But I guess they still a little curious. Maybe they got the details and we didn't.
Right. That's what it seemed like.
And then Karen asking about, if they use that during intimate times. Miss Karen's silly. When she said she done retired in that department,
right?
She don't have to work that hard no more.
But I feel like she was setting herself up.
That was a segue. To go to your girl Wendy,
right?
And question her as to why she's so worried about her sex life,
right? Did Wendy even answer?
Not that specific part. I think she does say how she acts like she doesn't know her, right?
Right. I guess that was her response.
But yeah, she had no reason to talk about her sex life at all.
Right.
And they handled it well. What's her name? Karen addressed it head on, like, what's up, why you keep saying this? At the end, she's like, okay, well, maybe we can go to lunch or something, dinner, and we can get to know each other.
Right. Since you want to get to know me that bad. Lord. That's what I felt.
I mean, she handled it nicely. They didn't have no big blow up.
But I don't get it, because it's like, Now you're just forcing me to do something because I don't care to know you.
Well, let's see if they ever go to lunch or dinner. I don't think they
guess
do.
right. Okay.
Because it seems like they still, what, beefing? Not beefing. Not beefing. Let me not say beefing. They don't seem any cooler at this point.
Right. It was forced.
And our girl Monique brings up what happened in the kitchen.
Right.
With Wendy and Ashley. And so basically the ladies want her to apologize for what went down. But Wendy's standing her ground. She says, I don't think I need to apologize for anything. But you know how these ladies love to drag that thing about you. But she was like, no, cut that rope because I'm not doing it.
I think, yes, at first I was like, but why is she just trying to apologize? But once again, the people involved, meaning Ashley said, I'm good on you. And she says she's good, so why is everybody else making a big deal? That's when I feel like, okay, yeah. Y'all can just sit down somewhere. It's not involving y'all for real.
Right. Because they could have went on with the dinner fine. It wasn't like they was arguing at that point. But
they had to push it.
Yes. And she could have been like, I shouldn't have came at you like that.
And she did say it, but she didn't apologize for it. Like she did say like what she was frustrated or something. It was a lot, but she never out her mouth, I guess, said I shouldn't have done it. She just said it was a lot.
When Robin was like, but are you going through things at home? Are you stressed out?
And she said, yeah.
So is that maybe why you did it?
Yeah.
So do you want to,
No.
They was trying to put that apology in the package. But she's like, no, I don't think I need to apologize for it.
I know, and it's weird because it's like, I guess it's still not an apology. It's like, but she did admit she was wrong. I don't know. I guess that is weird when you think about it. Like, you're saying you're wrong out your own mouth. Why can't you just apologize?
Well, she's saying that, she was frustrated that, she did all this to prepare when she just brought her baby. I can see, And
I guess technically when she was talking to Ashley, she was expressing that. But I guess, she was still coming at Ashley. Okay.
All right, so then they into it. They going back and forth. Ashley's reads never really hit for me. What do you think?
I was gonna say she can hold her own. Meaning
she can.
She's there, but
she's not a Karen or when it comes to the like what is something she would say?
Gone with the wind, Wendy. I'm like, what is she talking about?
Or projecting much? Yeah. But yeah, so the episode ended with them on that note. Now we see the preview for next time. Did you see the preview?
Yes.
Okay. In this preview, I see Miss Giselle
stirring the pot.
Stirring it up. With some foolishness. Because she telling Wendy how she shouldn't be mad at Ashley. She should be mad at Karen.
Right.
They already just kind of trying to resolve their issue, whatever that is.
Right.
And here she comes.
And I was trying to remember what Karen said that. What did she
I didn't hear floozy.
A floozy? Yeah.
I didn't hear floozy. Maybe she said it. I didn't hear it, but I did hear freelance reporter or something like that. I did hear freelance.
Okay.
Which is not the most
she did say
horrible
that.
insult, but I didn't hear floozy.
Right.
Now, again, like I said, she telling her to point her anger at Karen. With that baby issue being brought, that would be Monique to me.
Right. That was just she told her to go to Karen, but it still had nothing to do with. Well, I guess we have to see when the episode comes on, but it had nothing to do with the conversation that they were having. Does that make sense?
I don't know. We see Giselle being a little messy,
as always.
Then we also see we might have some issues with Mr. Darby, Ashley's husband. That's why he didn't want that baby at that house, because he had plans. You gotta take him. You gotta be with the baby. He's a little baby. He needs his mom. So I can go to the strip club. So I can go to the strip club. But we gonna see what's going on with him.
Something else going on with him, huh?
Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. So we're done for today.
Yes.
We'll be back next week with another review of Real Housewives of Potomac. We'll be on time on Monday morning, so look for that.
Yes.
But please leave a comment for this video. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you would like.
Yes.
And yeah, we'll see y'all next time.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.